So I'm going to have some pork chops, and I didn't know what to open with it. I've opened 2 bottles of wine in the last few nights. Neither did I finish. I'll talk about those a little bit, but for tonight, I'm going to pair my pork chop with a wine I've wanted to try for a while, and it's something a little different, Italian. Salice Salentino. This is a Reserva. Might look nice, a little fancy, very inexpensive. I think it was under $15. And it's from the Negro Amaro grape, and I think it's from Puglia in Italy. At least I think. So, haven't even opened it yet. It's weird with this string. I guess for some presentation. Cork's not even fully. I might need a different cork opener. I'll have to go grab one. So, got it open. I just wanted to use a standard corkscrew. Wasn't letting me put the asso around it. So, don't know what to expect. I haven't had a Negro Amaro grape in a really long time. This one's very inexpensive. They had a more expensive one at the store for about $60, and I always tend to like to try that. Problem was, it was really an old vintage, and I was a little nervous that the wine might have not been good. And then I was like, well, let me try the inexpensive version, see if I just sense something that's interesting about it, and try it. Not a super expressive nose, but you could kind of tell it's Italian. Yeah, there's a little bit of that herbal, fresh herbs on it. I'm trying to figure out what fruit I'm getting. Oof. It's very sour. Very sour. This isn't really... You know, they had these things stacked up, and it kind of just signaled me to say, you know, fancy package. Not fancy packaging with the string. The label looks like they put some effort into it. Maybe they should have put more effort into the wine. The length's decent. The fruit's muted. It's got a very sour taste to it. Sour fruit. It's not corked, it's just, this isn't very good. Not very good. Not really going to drink this. Not enjoying it. If I'm not enjoying a wine, I will absolutely pour it out. I just don't think this is worthwhile. So, talk about some of the other wines I've had over the last few days and only a little bit. And this is sort of a puppy here on the label here. Jesse Creek Winery in New Jersey, down in Cape May County. Cape May Peninsula, Poodle Pinot Gris. And it's a good wine. It's a good Pinot Gris. So Pinot Gris being really the grape. Pinot Grigio is what a lot of people mostly know it for, but this was one of the highlights from that winery down in Cape May. And it was really enjoyable, especially in the summer. Just got a little bit more fruit to it, and just a nice wine. There's even, looks like there's some tartrate. Yeah, there's some sediment, some tartrate crystals on the bottom, which is typically a good sign of just a wine made in a quality style or made to be very real. I think I've lately talked that Zinfandel hasn't really been hitting me in the right way, but this one last night, this is from Carlisle, Russian River Valley, 2019, so very young Zinfandel Papera Ranch, and I really did enjoy this last night. Paired it with some cheese, and it went really, really well. Super old vines from 1934, and this one was good. So I'll probably just pair my pork chop with this as my Salice Salentino. Just really not hitting the spot. Try it again later, but I don't think that's going to improve. The tannins are funny on it. It's just all sour. The acid's kind of there, but structurally it's just it just tastes like a cheap wine. What else can I say? And it was inexpensive. I think actually it was $12, and maybe too much in the packaging and just too much pomp and circumstance. You know, it kind of looks more expensive. The bottle size has got weight to it. Like I said, they maybe put a little too much in the packaging, and that string, not that the string costs much, but just unnecessary. Put more into the wine. It's a little bit of spice. I got a white pepper, spicy raspberry. It's got a delicious factor to it. Spice still comes through. A lot of good red fruit, ripe red fruit. To go well with the pork chop. I was kind of hoping for an Italian wine with the pork chop. Maybe I'll open something else. We'll see. But I'm going to go enjoy the pork chop now. And I am getting some, I guess before I end this, I'm getting some deliveries and wines coming soon. I'm getting some wine from Obsidian. So I joined the Obsidian wine company wine list, and I'm getting some Obsidian. So I know I've been talking about Obsidian, that $30 cab that I think is absolutely fantastic from Lake County, which is not technically, it's just not Napa County, Napa. It is Lake County, it's its own county, and they make the Obsidian wine, which I think is fantastic. So I'm getting some of the other expressions, really excited to try some of those. I definitely will be talking about more about those. I've never seen any of those other wines anywhere else, so that's why I joined the wine club. So that would be only the second wine club I'm in. Actually, I'm still in B Divine. I was thinking about the B Divine, the honey wines made out of California, and I think I'm getting another shipment of that. I think I get 2 shipments a year, and I think I'm on the hook for 4 bottles. And I'm going to continuously do it just to support the honey, support the bees. I thought the wines were very good, a little expensive for what you're getting, but I'm just gonna keep them up, keep them going. Thought they were interesting enough, dry enough, and good ones. I still think I have one left, actually, so saving it for a sushi night. You know, I kind of want to get a Sangiovese to have with my pork. I'm gonna pause this and find one. So I just want to have something. Nice wine, nice high acid wine to go with my pork chop here. So Monsanto Chianti Classico Reserva 2017. 15 and 16 were deemed very, very good vintages. 17 is a pretty good vintage. I don't think it's going to matter much, to be honest. I think all 3 of those are fine. I've had some really, really great Chianti Classico Reservas, Chianti Classicos in these 3 vintages, minus a few that I had that were corked. I'm expecting good things from this. I just tried the Selli Salentino again because I wanted to dump out the wine and put it in and rinse it out, and it is very, very thin and very, very short. Like I said, it just tastes like a cheap wine, and that's just unfortunate. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to really care. I'm just not going to drink it. It's just not working for me. So let's see what this one's. Pop and pour. Always like to give wine a little bit of air, but it's got some earthiness. I'm not getting the classic Chianti Classico on this nose here. I am hoping this is not corked. That would be. The aromas are a little off. I'm not sure why. I am not sure about this wine. It does not taste right. Gosh, we are striking out left, right, and sideways today. This does not taste right. I hope it's on my palate, but it's just missing. It's something. Does need to just. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about this wine. I'm going to reserve judgment. I'm going to let a little sit here. Just going to go with my Zinfandel for my pork chop. Pork chop needs to be eaten. And yeah, I don't know about this one yet. I don't know. It is absolutely muted on the nose. It kind of has a little bit of a wet cardboard smell, which is classic corked. On the palate, it's not giving me much except some tannin, but like bitter tannin. Oh, yeah, I think that's corked. I think that's corked. I don't know where I got that wine from, but yeah, I mean, this is so expressive on the nose, and that's not. I don't know. I'm gonna stop this video. This is a disaster. I'm gonna go enjoy my pork chop and try this wine later. Maybe do an update on it if this thing wasn't corked and it just needed to open up, but don't think so. Have a good night.